Hey guys, so Will Smith is attempting a career comeback after his infamous Oscar slap. After he slapped Chris Rock because he joked inappropriately about Will's wife Jada's hair, even though they lived together, as Jada said multiple times after releasing her book. They still like good in good relationship, I would say. And Will was so disappointed with Chris that he got up on stage, basically slapped Chris Rock. It was a crazy moment, and after that, all the movie producers basically forgot about Will Smith. They boycotting actor who was one of the most high-earning actors on the planet, top actors on the planet. Before this slap, everybody knew that if you have a movie with Will Smith, a lot of people are gonna watch, and they can make a lot of money. Not right now. Everybody blacklisted him, and 2 years passed by, and only now, and Smith has publicly expressed regret for the incident and admitted to going through something that night, emphasizing the importance of being kind to one another. Of course, then when he realized what happened, he's like, call his publicist and like, what to do, and they like, oh, say this. But it didn't help Will, though. It didn't help Will. For 2 years, nobody was talking about Will Smith. The only place that people were talking about Will was when people making jokes about this incident, and Chris Rock was doing it right, all right. He was doing a lot of concerts, but Will blacklisted him. So, as reported by Variety, the 55-year-old actor is set to star in an upcoming action film titled Sugar Bandits, adapted from Chuck Hogan's 2010 book Devils in Exile. In this movie, he will take on the lead role as Neil Maven, an Iraq War veteran who joins forces with fellow military veterans to dismantle the drug trade in Boston. I mean, that's a typical Will Smith role because he's action star, action hero in the last 20 years probably, even though like right now action movies are not in their best period. And of course, Will, who's 55-year-old right now, is not the best character for action movies. Even though Sylvester Stallone and Arnold Schwarzenegger, action figures from the 90s, Jason Statham, action figure from beginning of 2000s, they're still like doing all right, doing some TV shows, movies, or whatever. Will Smith last 20 years was in another level. He was basically in like movie every 5-6 months, and a huge budget blockbusters movie. He was in this Netflix crazy budget movie that he did. It wasn't successful, by the way, but he was doing great. After his slap, infamous slap, everything went down. Only now, hopefully, he can recover his career. And that's what he said about this incident. That was a horrific night, as you can imagine. Smith told The Daily Show host Trevor Noah in November 2022. There's many nuances and complexities to it, but at the end of the day, I lost it. I guess what I would say, you just never know what somebody's going through. Basically, what Rock said that night, he was likening her to G.I. Jane, aimed to jest about her hair loss stemming from the disorder alopecia, albeit it didn't land well, especially with Smith. I don't know what he was going through, probably right now, after watching tons of interviews that Jada did, maybe they were going through breakup or a bad period in their marriage. But if marriage is broken, I believe you shouldn't try to slap other people for that. If your marriage is broken, it's your fault and your wife's fault. You didn't work it out. What Chris Rock and his jokes had anything to do with that? First of all, Chris Rock was hired to make jokes. That was his job as a Oscars host. So why would you even care about that? And I mean, it is what it is. I don't understand. I don't know what Jada going through right now. I didn't read like a lot of articles about her hair loss. I only saw like she was openly talking about that. She could have wore a wig if it wasn't like such a big deal for her. But she has openly admitted that she's has like a hair that's really short. She didn't wear a wig. So in my opinion, it's not a huge deal for her. So why would you slap somebody for saying something like that? I think Chris Rock actually thought this way too, because I mean, we all know that in the industry, people make jokes about somebody. So this was probably what was going on. Like, actually, the joke that going on in the industry around the comedians about Jada Pinkett Smith hair, and she just said it out loud in the Oscar ceremony. And maybe for Will Smith, it wasn't like okay to say it like to. Because like everyone in the world was watching, maybe it wasn't okay for him to say it to the whole planet. You know, like when it was, you know, when people were making jokes like that, well, it was okay. When they said it like in front of the whole planet, every country in the world, maybe Will thought like, you know, this is too much. Let me slap this guy. I don't believe that Will Smith carefully thought through this because. I mean, 2 years without acting. Basically, when he did that, he was 53-year-old, and now he's 55-year-old. I don't know. I think Will actually made a mistake, did a wrong thing, and now he's completely regretting it. And if Will's movie be successful depends on the script, of course, that he's acting, on director of this movie, but also on us. Are we gonna accept Will Smith? That's what I want to know in the comment section. If you have anything to say, let's discuss. And also, if you have a minute of your time, maybe even 30 seconds of your time, please support this video, share it with your friends, push the like button, subscribe to this channel, turn notification button, because it's important for me, it's important for YouTube algorithms. That's how they pick up this video and try to promote it, suggest to different people. Thank you so much for watching.